In a remote corner of the Pacific, Peter Struzzieri and his partner, John Casey, are searching for a treasure stolen and hidden by Japanese General Yamashita during World War II. And they have just found their first clue.
I've never seen anything like this. Do we have a genuine site here?
Absolutely, yeah.
The key eyewitness, known as Grandpa, says he saw Yamashita's men carry many crates, possibly containing treasure, into this mountain.
Let's look around.
Grandpa said the pyramid would mark the location to an abandoned dig site known as Breach 6.
What the hell is that,
Holy
Pete?
mackerel. Holy cow. Watch it, guys. Don't get too close to the edge now.
Look at the size of this
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
This is Breach 6.
The identity of those who dug Breach 6 is a mystery. The theory is they were trying to dig a vertical shaft to intersect underground tunnels allegedly dug by General Yamashita's men. According to Grandpa, these tunnel entrances were closed with explosives and protected by booby traps.
That's a hell of a drop down there.
No doubt. I can't even see the bottom from here.
No, I can't. I'm looking over the side here. I can't see it either.
This is a big hole.
This is
It's
a big
lot
hole.
of digging.
How long do you think it might have taken to dig this?
He would have 40, 50 people. It would still take a couple months.
This is huge.
You've seen a lot of holes dug. Would you dig a hole like this by hand?
Not unless I knew for sure there was something down there.
Guys, we're gonna pick up right where they left off, right here.
You want us
This
to go
is-
down there?
Well, I don't want to go down there right now.
I don't think it'll be safe.
There could be traps under here. There could be bombs under here. Who knows what's under here?
The traps set by Yamashita may be more than legend. In recent years, numerous reports have surfaced of treasure hunters found in tunnels around the Philippines, killed by booby traps. Most notably, toxic gas. Sarin, methane, and hydrogen cyanide were known favorites of the Japanese army.
So, what's the plan?
Most likely, there's something right here in this area. The hole may be the entrance that goes all the way through the mountain.
We need to come back with the probe camera. We don't want to risk going down there without knowing what's inside this hole.
Now that Grandpa's information has led Peter and John to Breach 6, they re-examine their expedition maps to plot their next move.
How old is this map?
1990.
1990.
So,
This map isn't enough for us.
yeah, we need something a little bit older.
Yeah, I agree with you. We need to see this mountain as Yamashita saw it.
Right.
Bingo may be able to help us with that.
To locate old war maps quickly, Peter and John reach out to their head researcher, Bingo Minerva, back in the United States.
Bingo's our head researcher. His family grew up in this very area. He knows this mountain pretty well.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Bingo, how are you?
Good, how you guys doing?
You know, we have a problem. We need some better maps. We need something that's older, 70 or 80 years old. We need something that Yamashita may have had in his hands, something that would give us a better perspective of what he was looking at when he looked at the mountain. That's what we need.
Got it. Let me go see what I can turn on for you guys.
Knowing the dangers of Breach 6, the next day, the team returns to the pyramid with a video probe equipped with a gas detector to investigate what's at the bottom of the shaft.
We're gonna see the bottom of this damn hole, and this camera's gonna help us do it. It's a really versatile piece of equipment.
How are we gonna see what the camera is seeing? What do they got for that?
Well, you got a wireless pad here.
Wireless monitor.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
We can clip the gas detector right on the cable and see if it goes off. I think we should send the gas detector down there before we do any excavation. We can't see all the way down into the bottom of Breach 6, and there could be gases or something in there. Camera working?
Yep, I can see in your mouth there. Ready to go in the hole.
If Yamashita's men rigged this tunnel with a gas booby trap, an alarm will alert the team.
Going down,
See
bro.
it?
Good.
That's a good shot right there. What is that?
This gas detector, if it starts to beep on the way down, we know that there's some bad air down there. The faster the beep, the higher the levels of toxic gases. Right now, it's beeping at a normal level.
Hold it right there, John. Look how smooth that look compared to all the rest of it.
Looks man-made.
Look at that.
Yeah.
As we're sending the probe camera down, we're starting to see what appears to be man-made. Now we're really intrigued.
That could be some cement that was put in there.
The Japanese were infamous for using bunker-grade concrete. That would mean it could be a plug, or it could be the wall of the tunnel. It's really hard to say at this point.
Concrete is a signature of Japanese Army tunnel construction. On islands like Iwo Jima, the Japanese used a unique cement mix to build an 11-mile network of tunnels and underground bunkers to protect them from the impending American invasion. The discovery of similar cement here could mean the Breach 6 shaft really did intersect a series of Japanese tunnels, and diggers were on the right track before they died.
That is just a great find, guys. Great find.
I'm gonna go down a little deeper. The beeping noise is getting more intense. That means there's dangerous fumes down there.
Looks like the top of a bottle or something.
Is it a piece of glass or a bottle?
Looks like a broken.
It is a bottle. Look at it. Guys, we have a problem here.
Inside the shaft called Breach 6, the team looking for General Yamashita's World War II treasure has detected what could be contaminated air, and now has just discovered a mysterious bottle. Grandpa, the key eyewitness, says an unknown team dug Breach 6 years after the war, reportedly searching for a tunnel, but in the process was killed by poison gas.
What could that be?
Could be a cyanide bottle.
Cyanide bottle? Do they come in bottles?
A small bottle like that, cyanide?
Possibly.
It's believed General Yamashita used various booby traps to deter looters from reaching the treasure. Some reports say he ordered his men to lace the tunnels with cyanide he kept in small glass vials. If anyone attempted to breach these entrances, the traps would be triggered, and the slightest concentration of hydrogen cyanide could kill them instantly.
This definitely will hamper our investigation. Breach 6 is possibly contaminated. Pull the camera up.
While the team plans how to further investigate Breach 6, head researcher Bingo Minerva is on his way to Stanford University in California. He's looking for maps that date closer to World War II. By 1944, the Japanese army was losing the war. But instead of concentrating their defenses on mainland Japan, they sent their top general, Tomoyuki Yamashita, to the Philippines. According to legend, he would soon shoulder a great responsibility: to ensure the bounty looted by the Golden Lily from the temples, bank vaults, and museums across Asia did not fall into Allied hands. Arriving at Stanford, Bingo is set to meet with Dr. David Fedman. Fedman is one of the world's leading authorities on Japanese wartime maps and is familiar with Yamashita.
So these maps do offer, I think, an opportunity to put ourselves in the shoes of someone like Yamashita during the war as he was using these maps on the ground.
Is there anything particular that stands out?
Here we have the classification of the map itself.
Okay.
Top secret.
So what was the year this one was produced?
If we begin to read this passage here, it tells us this map is from 1938 into 1939.
A 1938 map suggests the Japanese might have been planning something in the Philippines 3 years before their 1941 invasion.
A lot of the information added to this map was gathered through covert intelligence.
Wow.
Yamashita and those around him quite likely were using maps such as these to think about where he might stash away war loot in the closing months, weeks of the war.
That's some crazy stuff. So is there anything on this map that you could see, any kind of identifier that just jumps out at you?
This is a pack horse pathway.
Oh.
that leads up into the mountains. Something was being hauled. And it doesn't necessarily specify what, but we can only speculate.
Grandpa spoke of a road the Japanese forces built into the mountain. If they knew about the Packhorse Trail, it's possible Yamashita's men used this same route to transport crates into tunnel systems.
Interestingly, if you follow this pathway, it just stops there.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we compare this map to satellite images? There we go. So this is the digitized version of your mountain.
This horse path is the one that really intrigues me. I want to see if we could find out more about that.
There is no
Packhorse Trail.
Packhorse Trail at all. There's really nothing, no indication of any route through this particular area.
The path is likely overgrown today, but knowing where it was may help the team find it.
Wow, that's really cool.
Sounds like your mountain is well worth further investigation.